Hello everyone, this is Nocturne, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XIII Story Primer. Last time we finished catching up on the backstory of the 13 days, and now we're going to go ahead and jump into History and Myth. As you can see, we read these last time, so we're going to go ahead and catch up on these. These are sort of... History and Myth, but some of it's also kind of backstory on some of the creatures you run across in the game. Seath. When a fal'Cie takes a human to be one of its l'Cie servants, that person is given a focus to be completed. Should the l'Cie fail to fulfill this focus before his or her brand advances to its final stages, the l'Cie becomes a Seath. Mired in eternal sorrow and regret, and robbed of all free will, Seath are damned to wander the world, unliving and undying, until their corrupted flesh at last can move no more. For Seath, there is no salvation. Crystal Stasis. For l'Cie, successful completion of a focus holds the promise of eternal life in the peaceful slumber of crystal stasis, or so the legends say. Yet to spend an eternity as an immobile crystal is not so very different from death. The people of Cocoon consequently fear being marked as a l'Cie, equating the fal'Cie's brand with a death sentence. Faced with only the choice between eternal damnation as a Seath and eternal imprisonment in crystal, it comes as little surprise that many l'Cie decry their fate. Eidolons. These mystical entities reveal themselves before only a select few l'Cie. It is said that they are saviors, come to rescue hopeless l'Cie who find themselves bound to a focus against their will. If this is true, they offer a brand of salvation few indeed would seek willingly. Without exception, Eidolons attack the l'Cie whose presence they grace. There have been no l'Cie in Cocoon for centuries, and as a result, no way of determining the truth behind the tales of these beings. To the citizens of Cocoon, they remain the stuff of bedtime stories. Ragnarok. Lightning, Snow, and the others saw a phantom vision of this beast upon their branding as l'Cie. In the dream, they witnessed the creature besieging Cocoon's capital of Eden, but whether this was a glimpse of past events or a vision of things yet to come was unclear. What is clear is that Ragnarok is inextricably linked to their focus. The nature of that focus, and what must be done to fulfill it, remains to be seen. Inextricably. There we go. The War of Transgression. Several hundred years ago, the armies of Pulse attempted to invade Cocoon in a conflict known today as the War of Transgression. The Sanctum's fal'Cie were able to repel the lower world's forces before they breached Cocoon's interior, but not before they managed to seriously damage areas lying near the world's outer rim. Details surrounding the clash remain shrouded in mystery, but the government's swift and decisive response to this violent Pulsean transgression minimized casualties and greatly boosted public faith in both the Sanctum and their fal'Cie. And the last one for this episode, Lower World Artifacts. In the aftermath of the War of Transgression, regions near Cocoon's outer rim were left uninhabitable due to the severe trauma they had sustained. To undo this damage, the fal'Cie gathered materials from the surface of Pulse and rebuilt Cocoon's wounded landscape using them. Bottom was one city so affected, and like the others, it still bears lingering traces of post-war reconstruction in the form of leftover Lower World artifacts. The Pulse vestige that hid a dormant fal'Cie was one such artifact. Okay, so next time we will pick up with locales. Hope you guys enjoyed this short little episode here. This has been Nocturne, and I will see you guys again next time.